And your clerk had reached out to me this morning and given Ms. Barney permission, but she was able to obtain a ride, so she's here. That's what you're looking for.
Okay. All right. People versus Barney, case number 23.
Your clerk had reached out to me this morning and given Ms. Barney permission, but she was able to obtain a ride, so she's.
People versus Barney, case number 234864. I could have counsel for the appearances on it.
Thomas, you're paying with on behalf of Ms. Barney.
Okay. How do we want to?
Sure, it's my understanding that Ms. Barney can tender a free count one in exchange with the digital offender notice to be dismissed. Additionally, Your Honor, it's my understanding that there was an investigation related to a somewhat unrelated matter involving the vehicle, for which it's my understanding that the people would not prosecute.
Ms. Barney, have you had a chance to talk to Mr. Seeger about this plea agreement?
I have.
Okay. Is that how you want to go forward today?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Ms. Barney, are you currently on any kind of probation or parole?
No.
You understand that by pleading guilty to possession of heroin, that the maximum possible penalty you could face would be up to 4 years and or a $25,000 fine.
Yes, sir.
With that in mind, what is your plea to that charge today?
Guilty.
So right now you have certain rights. I'm going to go through those with you. You have the right to have a trial. You have the right to be tried by a jury. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. You have the right to have the prosecutor prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty. You have the right to have any witnesses against you appear at trial and to question those witnesses. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses on your behalf appear at trial. You have the right to remain silent during a trial and to not have that silence used against you, and the right to testify at a trial yourself if you want it. You understand all of those rights. You understand you're giving up and waiving all of those rights by pleading guilty. Okay. Also, you don't have an automatic right to appeal the plea that you're making here today. If you wanted to try to do that, you'd have to ask the next higher court, the Court of Appeals, to hear your case. They could say no, and then that would be the end of any appeal. You understand that? Has anyone threatened you with anything to get you to plead guilty? I need you to answer verbally because we're recording.
No.
Okay. Has anyone promised you anything other than what we've said here in court today? Is it your own free choice to enter this plea? Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, sir.
This happened, according to the file, this happened on October 3rd of this year, is that correct?
Yeah.
On that day, were you here in Kalkaska County?
Yeah.
And while you were here in Kalkaska, did you have possession of some heroin?
Yes, sir.
Did you know that that's what that was?
Yes, sir.
Did you have any legal right to have any amount of that substance?
Yes.
Mr. Ziegler, are the people satisfied with the factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Seeger?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ziegler, are the people aware of any threats, promises, or engagements other than what's been placed on the record?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Seeger?
No, sir.
Mr. Ziegler, are the people satisfied that the court has complied with statute and court rule in the taking of the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Excuse me, Ms. Varney, the court finds that your plea is knowing, voluntary, and accurate. The court is satisfied there is a factual basis to support a finding that you are guilty of this charge. The court will accept your guilty plea. Before you leave court today, you're going to meet with Mr. Vera for to set up a pre-sentence interview, and then just make sure that you stay in touch with Mr. Seeger. We'll set this for a sentencing hearing, and you'll be notified of the date and time of that hearing. Do you have any questions about that at all?
Yes, sir.
Did you have any questions?
No, I just,
Okay, thank you. That's all for you. People versus Alexson, case number 224708.
Ready, Your Honor, I have a severe brain without being Mr. Wilson.
We have Mr. Alexson present here in court today, and what's the status of this file?
Your Honor, there is a case which is part and parcel of the recent matters and objection. So that the motion for the file for Crawford County. And then I did have an opportunity to get from corrections. To indicate that they had such time that matter is resolved. We're just now getting into circuit court, Your Honor, we'll argue the motions. I'm not sure what your trial counsel gave us 3 months, maybe 4 months. I'm not sure how fast the docket is. I know trials there.
Mr. Ziegler?
We have no objection to the adjournment.
Okay, so the court will set this for hearing in 90 days. And we'll see where we're at that time. Mr. Seeger, is there anything else we need to address in this file?
No,
Mr. Ziegler?
There you go.
Mr. Allison, have you had a chance to talk to Mr. Seeger about this?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objection to proceeding that way?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, so just make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Seeger for that next hearing in about 90 days.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
all right, that's it. We'll get this now.
Oh,